Hello, greetings, greetings, greetings. Hope you all are doing well. If we're meeting for the first time, my name is Silverlane. I'm glad you're connected to this page. If you just landed on this, welcome, welcome, welcome. Today, I want to talk on this topic, women and self-love. You would notice I'm in it. I'm in my living room now, not in my studio. For I rarely stay here, and gosh, for the first time in a long time, like my house is quiet because obviously my people went out. So otherwise, I would not be able to sit here during this time of the day. Daddy took them for a time out at the park, so I get to be here. Okay, so I'm glad you're connected to this today. Today, I just want to talk about, and I really want you people to, for this to be interactive, okay? I like to hear your thoughts as usual, as always. Women and self-worth is our topic for today. And why am I talking about this? Is because it's a topic that I think we need to talk about even more often, because I think a lot of we women will need to hear this. Like we need to hear or be reminded of this over and over again, apparently. Because when you see how some women struggle and go extra mile, go the extra mile to do some really crazy things just to feel accepted, feel worthy, to feel like they deserve what they deserve. It's really crazy. It's crazy because if you have to go the extra, they say kayamata do how. Say kayamata do how. Oh my goodness. So we're talking about women and self-worth. So today I really want us to understand, as women, you could be watching this even you're a man. Yep, you can share this with your woman, your sisters, whatever you pick from here today, that we are worthy, okay? As women, irrespective of your color, your ethnicity, your social standing, your class, your education level, education level or whatever, you are worthy of respect as a human being. Okay, you're worthy of respect, you're worthy of honor, you're worthy of love, you're worthy to be treated fairly, just like any other human being. You are worthy of those things. So you do not have to work extra hard just to get the things that you deserve. You don't need to put in all the extra effort, go the extra mile just to get the things that you already deserve as a human being. Okay? As a woman, as a lady that you are, know that you're beautiful. Know that you're beautiful, worthy of respect, worthy of love, worthy of honor, worthy to be treated with equality and fairness, just like any other human being. It doesn't matter your financial status. It doesn't matter your educational level. It does not matter it does not, I want to say how beautiful you are. It does, we are all beautiful in our own ways, in our own very unique ways. Okay? You are beautiful. You are beautiful. Just the way you are. The Bible says you are fearfully and wonderfully made by God alone. And in this entire world, you are the only one that look exactly the way you are. You are the only, just think about that for a moment. In the entire world, you are the only human being that look exactly the way you are. That is how unique you are. That is how special you are. That's how unique and special you are. And that's how special you are in the eyes of God. The Bible says he created us in his own image and likeness. I mean, what else? So don't let nobody tell you you are what you're not. Don't allow other people to define you, to tell you you are not beautiful. You have to do all of this and all of this list of things. They give you a checklist for you to check it all off before they accept you. You don't need that. You deserve way more than that. You deserve way more than that. Don't give room for other people to define who you are. Don't allow any other person to define what beauty is for you. I feel like a lot of us need to hear this. A lot of us need to hear this. This one is going crazy in Cameroon now. They say kayamata. It's because women feel a sense of, they so much feel a sense of low self-esteem, low self-worth. It's because our girls are feeling such a sense of low self-worth. They feel like they're not worth anything. They have to do this and do that just to draw attention to themselves, just to be able to keep a man, just to, like, you don't need that. You do not need that. You are the apple of God's eyes, just the way you are. But the thing is, you need to start looking at yourself like that. You need to start looking and treating yourself like you're worthy. You're worthy and merit that respect. You deserve that honor. You deserve that good life that others are having. You deserve that love, to be treated with love the way you want to be treated, the way you receive love. You need to see yourself like that and know that you are worthy of it. Then you will receive it. Because I tell you, it's hard for some other person to love you if you do not love yourself. Yes. If you talk down on yourself, you don't love yourself, you don't think you deserve, you don't think you amount to anything, then that's how you're going to present yourself. It's going to, it's going to rub off. It's going to rub off into the way you carry yourself. And so that's going to influence the way other people are likely to treat you. But if you carry yourself like and you know that you're beautiful, and when people tell you you're beautiful, in your mind, you're just like, thanks for reminding me. Not the type that when they say you're beautiful, you're like, hey, you're excited because somebody told you you're beautiful. It's because you don't even, didn't you realize that you are? Like, don't you know it? You need to know it within you. Know it and carry yourself like that. And know that God made you very uniquely. He says you're beautiful. You are fearfully and wonderfully made. And you are the apple of God's eye. You are a child of God. So if you know that, you don't settle for crap. You don't settle for crap. But if you see yourself like you are crap, I'm telling you, you're gonna attract people that will treat you like crap. I'll say that again. If you see yourself as crap, you're going to attract the kind of people that will treat you like crap. All right? Don't let nobody give you criterias, a bunch of criteria for you to check all that checklist to qualify to be treated with love. No, No, they are not. It hasn't come to that. Like, they should never take such a place in your life. If a man gives you all of that, bunch of a long checklist for you to check all of these things to before you meet up with their eligibility criteria, before they can love you the way you want to be loved, treated the way you deserve to be treated, then they are not the kind of man you want. Yes, they are not the kind of that kind of person is not the kind of man you want in your life. I cannot for a moment understand why in the world would a lady need to go, carry juju or whatever they call it. I'm not exactly sure of this kayamata stuff. All I know is that I've seen a bunch of things that it shows that it's actually real, and it's making some people go crazy. The after effect is making some people go mad. Like, whether it's that or it's any form of charm, like, why would you even need that, for Christ's sake? Why do you even need that? Why do you need that? We women, it is time that we wake up to realize that we are enough. Just ourselves, the way you are enough. Yes, you are enough. We need to wake up to not let men dictate to us the way we need to be, look, what we need to have, just for us to have a normal life that any other person has. When you give room for that, then you become tossed back and forth like that. I don't understand. We women, we need to wake up to realize that we are enough to make things happen. If you're still no you're single, you don't need to wait until if you're single and you desire marriage, you are oh my goodness. In this life, we tend to crave for things just because we are not in it. We think the grass is always greener on the other side. It's not always like that. We think the grass is always greener on the other side just because we haven't been to the other side. We always assume the grass is greener on the other side. If you're a single lady and you're craving and been desiring marriage and craving for it for the longest time, and you're getting so stressed out by that desire, and so you are willing and you're very ready to settle for anything because you think marriage defines your life. Maybe you're even married and now you're really desiring kids and you're still in that waiting process. Do you think kids, they don't do you think they define your life? They should not. They should not define your life. They should not determine your level of joy. They have their role to play, but what if God has proposed that you will never have one? Are you gonna be sad, depressed, stressed out your entire life? That is why I say this time and time again, let's live in the moment. Live in the moment and enjoy the moment. The moment is all you have. This moment we are talking, like this minute, is all you have, and that's all you're guaranteed. Like, just this minute is all you have. So you want to enjoy it to the fullness of it while it lasts. My sister Felicia, you're warmly welcome. Let's enjoy the moment. You cannot afford to be depressed every moment, be stressed out by every little thing, the things you're desiring. You are not sure of the tomorrow. You are not sure of tomorrow, and so you are not even sure of acquiring the things you're aspiring for, that you desire. So for how long do you want to sit and be depressed over those things that are yet to come? Wait a minute. Have you even looked back to see how far you're coming from? How far God has brought you? Can you switch your energy and just kind of redirect that energy and be grateful for what you already have? How about that? Be grateful for what you already have and just enjoy the moment. See, that's why the scripture says every single day has enough, a day has enough of its own trouble. So just enjoy that moment. And it says, and tomorrow will take care of itself. You don't want to be too worried about tomorrow, too depressed and stressed out about the unknown before it even happens. Because I'm telling you from experience that a lot of times that tomorrow comes by the grace of God and things fall in place and you just wasted hours. You just worked up your organs in your body, stressed out over nothing. And things just finally end up falling in place because God is gracious. But you spend the last several hours walking up the organs in your body by being so stressed out, so frustrated, so downcasted. I mean, like, how much good does that do? Number one, it doesn't change the situation a bit. Oh yeah, it doesn't change it a dime. You're working up yourself unnecessarily too much. Let's learn to, that we only have control of so much, you all. We only have control of so much, control over so much. Only God has control of a lot of the things, that we worry about. So why not just put our trust? Let's put our trust in God who holds our tomorrow in his hand and just put all of that. What are your worries? What are your aspirations? What are your desires? What are the needs you have? Can you just lay them at the foot of the cross where he says you should bring your burden unto him? Cast your burden unto him, for he cares. He says you should exchange it, like put your yoke on him and take upon yourself his own yoke. He said, because his burden is light, his yoke is easy, and his burden is light. And if you do that, you shall have rest unto your souls, says the word of God. Because, yeah, for how long do you want to live restless? And so, because of all of these things that you have, this criteria you've put up for yourself, like you have to have this, you have to have this, you've put up, I mean, I know society has put up a lot of this, and so you two have aligned with it, and you think you have to be this and that and that and that. You have to have all these check boxes checked before you think you're worthy of who you are as a human being. No, you don't need all of those. Just the way you are, created in God's own image and likeness, beautiful, fearfully and wonderfully made, you deserve respect just the way you are from anybody. You deserve love the way you want to be loved, just the way you are. You deserve to be treated fairly, just like any other person. Okay, you deserve honor just the way you are. As you treat other people with love and respect and cherish other people, so you deserve to receive that back. Don't let nobody tell you you have to check all these their boxes of a checklist they've given you. Like you have to check all of that to qualify to be treated appropriately. No, no, you should not give room for that. Because you deserve way more than that. You are worth way more than that. Yes, you are. It doesn't matter your level of education, like I already stated. It doesn't matter whether you're married or not. It doesn't matter how many kids you have or not. It doesn't matter how much is in your bank account. It doesn't matter how you look, what color of skin you have. As a human being, you deserve to be treated with respect, no matter your gender. So let's not allow the society and some not so good-hearted people define our worth. Yes, don't allow other people to define your worth, because I tell you, a lot of times when you do, they are going to give you the lowest score possible. When you allow, anybody else other than yourself to define your worth, they are going to give you the lowest score possible. So present yourself like you know what you're worth, like you know that you know what you're worth. I'm telling you, there is a way you love yourself and you treat yourself accordingly, that just influences the way other people treat you. Yeah, it impacts the way other people will treat you. But if you always talk negative of yourself, you always, you self-criticize all the time, you blame yourself for everything that has gone wrong in your life, fail to realize you're not the first and you're not going to be the last. When you do that, then you forget to focus on your strengths, societal pressure. But do at the end of the day, right, that society really does not feed you, right? At the end of the day, when you are sleeping in the hospital bed, sick of depression, bipolar depression, whatever, all those names, high blood pressure, diabetes, a heart attack, the society is not there, you all. You are on your own at that time. So we need to learn how to decide how we react to this pressure. Of course, the pressure is real. Yeah, I know. We know that. Yeah, right? It can be real, but you can choose. You can choose how you react to these external pressures. Yes. And that's just the way to go about life. People will talk. Talk is cheap. People will talk. Oh yeah, they'll tell you, oh, you don't amount to nothing. You are not this, you are not that. So you are not, because you don't have this and that. You don't have this amount of money. You don't make this annually, so you don't fit in this class. You are low. You are in the poverty class. You are not the middle class. You are not the 1% up there. So you fall in this. So they give those definitions, right? But you have a choice on how to react to that, how to respond to that. Because at the end of the day, if you just take everything in, okay, you take everything in, it's going to be so much garbage deposited in you that before you know it, you're sick of 101 different diagnoses. And you don't want that. So you get all this pressure, all this definition of what beauty is and what it's not. But you choose to accept what you want to accept and deny what you want to deny. Yes, you choose it for yourself because it's your life. Oh yeah, because it's your life. It's your sanity that you want. Right? You make that choice how you would respond to all of this because you want to be happy for your life, for yourself and your family. You don't want to allow these things to steal your joy. Let people not tell you because you don't have this kind of, you don't have this color of skin, and so you are not beautiful because if you could just polish up a little and just be a little lighter, then you'll be more beautiful and you'll be accepted. Or if you could just have a little larger boobs. Yeah, because if you want to listen to what people tell you, some crackheads will tell you, yeah, if your butt was just a little bigger, that kind of, you don't need that kind of a person in your life. Somebody tells you that, you're like, pass, no room for that. Yeah, I don't have no room for that shit. The person that you need in your life is the person that would love and treat you with respect, the way you deserve to be treated, just the way you are. So you don't need no kayamata. You don't need no charm. You just need to treat others the way you want to be treated. Because you know what goes around comes around. Yeah, you want to treat others with love and respect the way you want to be treated. And when you do that, you deserve that back and more. Because sometimes too, it's what is going around that, when it starts to come back around, then don't be too surprised. Because if you don't treat other people with with what you expect back, then don't be too surprised when you don't get it back. But when you're doing all that, the problem I see is with a lot of people, a lot of ladies. Oh my God, I have some friends who are like, they are the most gentle. The most gentle. Oh, the most good. I don't know how to put this, but their heart is just so big, so warm. I mean, beautiful inside out. Yet, they will find themselves in a place where it's like they have to, I don't know, like what else should they do just to be treated back? Like just to deserve that respect and love back. It's like so hard for people to give them. And so you get those kind of people out of your life. Don't stay there and die and let them suffocate you to death. You find yourself in that kind of place, get out of there. Yes, get out of there. Like you're doing all you possibly can. You're loving them all you possibly can, treating them with respect. I mean, doing above and beyond for them. Yet you can't get a dime back. Get out of there before it suffocate you to death. I'm telling you, oh, you are. It's crazy. In this life, people, we all have people have their different times that they have purpose in our lives. Whether friends, relations, relatives, or what. Sometimes you are friend with somebody and they have their time, like maybe they are only there to last for so and so period, and they are no longer, their time is up because you realize that they are no longer adding value to your life. You let them go. Don't cling to them even when they start choking life out of you. Yes, when they start choking life out of you, don't cling on to them. Wait, let me just grab my charger here. I see. Yeah, nobody really cares. I'm telling you. When you're all downcasted and dealing with a serious diagnosis because of so much pressure and stress in your life, you are worthy the way you are. Don't allow what you see in the magazines to define the way you think you need to look or how fluent you need to sound before you think You deserve what you deserve. Because I'm telling you, people will only treat you most of the times. The way you carry yourself, the way you treat yourself will determine how other people are going to treat you. The way you see yourself, the way you treat yourself, the way you carry yourself, the way you present yourself wherever you go. So when you know that you're worthy and people know that you're worthy, I'm telling you, they're not going to bring you shit because they know they know, like there's a way they can see it and know that you're not going to settle for that crap. But if you are with somebody and they can tell that you are so clinging, like you always sound like you're helpless and hopeless without them, like you feel like no sense of self-worth. You feel like you are absolutely zero without them. Then they know it, and a lot of times they take advantage of it and they treat you like a piece of shit. I'm telling you, and it's very sad. You are not a piece of shit. So don't let nobody treat you like one. This life is good. This life is good, though. I know you say this life no balance, but this life is actually good. It's actually a lot of times is the way you choose to the way you choose to respond to things. Yeah, it's gonna determine your level of joy, your level of happiness. Because if you want to walk around and respond to every dog that barks, you're going your direction, you're focused in your life, or you've chosen your dream, this is your dream you're trying to pursue, then you're on that track. Every dog that barks on your way, you have to turn and react to it and prove yourself and try to prove a point every time. Then guess what? You're not gonna get to that destination anytime soon. Yes, you're not gonna get to your destination anytime soon. Because you're gonna meet a lot of dogs that will be barking on the way. Okay? A lot of dogs. A lot of dogs will be barking on the way. I'm telling you. Talk is cheap. People always talk. So don't you're trying to pursue this dream for yourself and you say, oh, this person said I should not, this person said. There are a lot of dream killers out there. This person said, I can't do it because I don't have this, I don't have this, I don't look like this, I don't sound like this, I have an accent, I have this. They said, oh, these people are, that they tell me this and that. No, only you, a lot of times, only you can take, you are the only one who is on the steering. So only you should really determine how far you should go. Only you should determine it. I mean, there are cases where, I mean, the people you really trust, yes, seek their opinion and their advice, but don't listen to what everybody has to say. Don't listen to what everybody has to say, because people always have people have opinion, and people they like to share their opinion. Yeah, this is what I've got to say. This is what I think. This, but you alone knows what you want. You know what you want. So your source of strength should be God first. Your source of strength should be God first. If you've sought God and you've had that agreement in your spirit, you've received that peace in your spirit that this is the right direction I'm pursuing, go for it. Grab it by the horn and go for it. Don't let people who tell you, you are not good enough for it because you don't have this and that, you don't look like this, you don't look like that. If God got your back, go for it. I'm telling you, and a lot of times God has your back. So just, if there's one person you have to rely on for your strength, the grace, is God first. Is God first. What any other person has to say, you have to really take those opinions with, like with a long, eat with them with a long spoon, because you are worthy just the way you are. You ladies, beautiful ladies out there, you are beautiful just the way you are. You are. Now that to say, is any other than any bemben cover, bemben pot gay on cover. Oh, na you thought that thing. I don't care how you, hey, how you are, you look, or how your appearance is. There is somebody out there. There is somebody out there who is looking for you, who is desiring to just have the opportunity to love you. So don't let the person that is treating you like a piece of crap suck all the life in you. Yeah, don't let them. They don't. You don't deserve life to be sucked out of like that. I'm rounding this off because I don't want to make it too long. I think the point has been passed across, and I really appreciate your comments. Yes, we all ladies, women, especially. I'm really talking to us women this today. You are beautiful, my sister. You are beautiful just the way you are. You don't need to try to look like the ladies you're seeing on TV. Do you know how much time went into just their makeup on their face for them to appear on screen? You have no freaking idea. You have no idea. So that should not be your standard. You're beautiful the way you are. Oh my God. I just remember that scripture in Matthew chapter 6, I think around verse 24 going down, where God says, if he can take care, if he can take care of the lilies, like the flowers in the field, the birds in the air, he says, are you not worth more, much more than those lilies in the field, those flowers and the birds in the air? Say, are you not worth more than the lilies in the field? Are you not worth much more than the birds in the air? That God takes care, he clothes them. How much more of you? Now people don't want to come back. Hi, Bethel. How are you?
Hi, Tasia.
Yeah, I'm in a video. You want to go play with Joy outside so I can finish up? Thank you. You're beautiful. You're fearfully and wonderfully made. You are the apple of God's eye. So you are worthy of love. You're worthy of respect. You're worthy to be honored and cherished. Okay? Stay blessed, and I'll see you in our next video. Thank you very much for watching. Bye-bye.
Bye.